any day is fine. In the last 30 days, as we want to trade 1 minute. Any number, 1 to 30? No. Wait. 1 to 18. 16. Oh, that's 2 days ago. Okay. Okay. No. Let's do this. 18 to 35, 38. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. A random number. As we can backtest 30 days back, so back, right? On 1 minute. Oh wait, is it a direct message? Oh, 21. Okay. 21 is 21st of August. 21st of August. Okay, we don't have the 21st though. So we'll start with 22nd. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, yes, sorry. Okay, so there. Okay, okay, I see. This is a weird pricing. We are under 50%, but we're clearly bearish at 4 hour. So yeah, okay. So this is what happened, right? Last month, last week, or 2 weeks ago from this price point. Price is bearish. Nothing to consider here, really. Just this liquidity point where we might have a reaction, potential reaction in future, but till that there should be no problem with that. Also, this much order, right, or this transfer, you might have a small retracement here for breaking this. All of it is in the plan. And this slows up liquidity. So, but you still have a bunch of imbalance below it. And yeah, so this should be a liquidity point as well for you. This is inducement low. And you can do this. Okay. Let's see what Asian session does. And we'll continue off that. And you see even late New York already swept liquidity. You see the bearishness in this. You still have imbalance above on 15 minute or 5 minute. My bad. But as we kept going down, price was sweeping liquidity all the way. So you know there's not much liquidity to sweep this order flow. So I'm assuming that we are going to be bearish right from the beginning. But yeah, so let's play the whole Asian. 5 minutes, press nothing on the bearish order flow. Okay, we're sweeping this liquidity, still filling up this imbalance, and it's almost 50% of it. Perfect magical number. Okay. Yeah, sweeping the whole imbalance. Okay, then there's no reason for it to go higher, no? And yeah, we'll skip it right through to the to Frankfurt and see what we can do. Right, so you see price, there's a little bearish outflow right here, but not a little bunch of inefficient price action. Even this could be a liquidity point, but that's too far. Yeah, so let's see. There's nothing much the price is telling you. So our daily bias is bearish, right? And even this is Monday. Okay, this is Monday, and Monday can either be a reversal or a continuation of Friday. And if this was a reversal, then it would have to be something on the left, right? But there's nothing, literally nothing. Only this inefficient price action and this last sell to buy, which is in the middle of nowhere, pretty much. What do I mean by in the middle of nowhere? It did tap into the last sell to buy of that day on New York Open, on New York session, but I mean, this is like 10% into the whole order block, whatever, into the whole POI. So I'm assuming this is gonna be our liquidity point, right? And so let's play this out. And if you have any question, just turn on your mic or message me. So this is price level that we might have a reaction from. But wait, let's see. But the only place that's super valid for order flow for me would be, no, wait, let's go to 1 hour again, please. Yeah, okay. Okay. So I said previously that this whole thing is liquidity, right? And now I see it. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So I don't think this will be a reversal day. But yeah. So let's play this out first. Okay. And we'll start trading from Frankfurt as well, as it lines up with my timing perfectly. Okay, Frankfurt open starts right now. And okay. So we start with a manipulation down, obviously. Usually the first move of the session open is a manipulation. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but we are looking for a place to sell off, right? So you see price is super bearish order flow as well. The last IPA that I see would be here, either this, the yellow above, or the last one that was just left off. So let's do 5 minutes, 15. Yeah. Okay, this is too much. Let's do 10 minutes. Okay. And then we have this last that was just left off, right? And you can take trades from either this liquidity point here, fill this IPA, this liquidity point here, to fill up this IPA. This is the whole IPA on 10 minutes, or even here. But I don't see this thing happening, even though the pricing is really good for this. It's a bit too high. All of these are too high for me. Considering the volume. So yeah, let's test it out. This would be our lit point as well. This would be IOFAD. Okay, so right. The reason I don't wanna backtest gold is that the examples, the trade examples, are not what I'm teaching. Okay, usually gold only sees the liquidity and flies away, and there's no mitigation or anything like that. And usually, if there's a mitigation, and it happens in the midway, for example, this whole range, then there's the small overflow here where you can take confirmation entries for it going down, but it can also go up to sweep the imbalance or something. So that's the only reason I don't want to do this. So this is just to understand liquidity better, as well as inefficient price action. And yeah, so for example, here you have this whole imbalance on 1 minute and this one, all right? And let's play it out. Okay. So this would be your first place to look for entry. And again, gold is too volatile. You know, you would have big stop losses if you want to play it safe. That's another con in gold. So let's play this out, and we can even take this as a reference. Okay, it's not that. Okay. So this would be our 50% if it reverses here. Hello, Santo. Hello. Oh no, I don't know your name. Kaik FX. Okay, and you're starting right off with a liquidity sweep. Okay, and now you can take your timing in to determine whether the sweep is valid or not. As you see, you want to take trades in 18-minute intervals. Now, as I explained it above or before on Discord. And yeah, and I'm even thinking of this as being our lit. Yeah, we can do that. Wait, what? Yeah, okay, this was our 50% and we wanna take trades above 50%, all right? I'm not gonna go against my word. So if you wanna take trade here, and this is how I would trade gold personally, okay? You just wanna market execute it or limit it. As I said, there's not many times that you have confirmation entry like this, unless it's order flow in bad pricing. And I'll show you more examples. Yeah, you see here, price just sees liquidity, flies, sees liquidity, flies, and then you have some kind of order flow and continuous downs. Sees liquidity, no confirmation entry, flies, and then you have pricing in the middle of nowhere. I mean order flow in the middle of nowhere. So we'll try to get both of the trades. So let's see. This could be our first trade of the day. First was this was our profit manipulation. Again, for those who weren't here, inducing first early sellers in, or late sellers, I'd say, in, and as well. And now we have a second manipulation, which will be into either this liquidity. Wait, what was it? This liquidity. This is a lit point, or this one. Okay, so let's play it out. And if you take sell from here, where can you put your stop loss? I mean, if you want to play risky and have under 50% win rate, then you can do it on an imbalance. But the safest way is to have it on the last protected orders, right? So this is the sell to buy to sell. This broke the range, and this was the last buy to sell that was left off. And you can even put your trade here and hope that it fills the whole imbalance, you know, but we don't want to miss it. So we can do this. This is like 10 pip stop loss. Dang, that's big. 10 pip stop loss. This is what I would do normally. And target the lows on the 1H. So wait, what minute is it? 15. Okay, so I'll put it back here so we can go back to 15-minute time frame at least to see what's our TP. Yeah, so I said this, either this could be our first target, right? This liquidity point, this first top, which would be a lit as well, or this whole buildup, because on 1H, this is a lit as well. And even if this wasn't lit, this you have on 1 hour or 4 hour, this whole thing is imbalance. So you can target this and this. All right, let's go to 1 minute. And so this would be your partial 1 to 2.5, and the whole thingy would be 1 to 10, but you would hold it few days, I think. So let's see how this plays out. Okay, you're having a reaction already from the first lit that we marked out. And okay. Yeah, okay. And the sweep, okay. And the sweep happens exactly in our time zone, okay? In our 18-minute interval. And if this doesn't hold, then we are looking for something above here, which would be this whole liquidity pool, even this weird wick in the middle of nowhere, and are these 3 yellow zones. And there's nothing above it anymore, or something even above this. But as I said, we are super bullish just because Asians have liquidity on the buy side. All right, so the timing sits well with us. The pricing sits well. This is above 50%. The whole daily bias is bearish. Perfect trade, if you ask me. And now we'll try to look for a confirmation entry as well with smaller stop loss. Okay. Oh, this might be too messy. Let's clear all of this. Price leaving with a huge imbalance, right? Okay, makes a lit point as well, but I see in gold, price usually mitigates lit points more usually than you, yeah, like this. But if it breaks above, we'll take a sell. Okay, no. Okay, and yeah. Tony? Okay. All right, so you just broke below this. Okay, so this would be our lit point, and this would be your last point of order transfer as well. Transferred into this. Wait, I'll mute you, man. Mute. Okay, so this last point of money transfer, right? And this would be reasonable. Okay, so we'll try timing as well, as if it sits with this, even though I would still like to see price going above this point to fill liquidity, to fill IPA as well as to clear the lit point. As I said, it doesn't happen too often with gold like this. So yeah, so we are in our 18-minute time zone, and we're sweeping this liquidity. We can take a sell right away with huge stop loss, just to yeah okay. Okay, we have a sell right here at the lit point, but okay, you can say it was here, put it here. And again, you see the sweep happened exactly on our 18-minute time frame, time interval, validating it. So yeah, oh, sorry. So again, partials and full TP right below this. Okay, let's play this out. Okay, we have London open right now, which is right here. Price pretty much tap into the IPA, not clearing it fully. So this point could still be a liquidity for the future, for a liquidity point for a future. And yeah, so I'll mark this out for you. L, middle, center. Oh, okay. So nothing happening. Price being super bearish. Okay. There is no entry right here. Inside of those, just this huge IPA that was left off. And this is Monday, right? So during this week, you could expect, this not the last Monday from this week, about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. But what I mean by this week is week in the backtesting is that you might have a consolidation day or pullback day, which will sweep all this liquidity, all this inefficient price action. It doesn't have to be the same day. If this continues to go down, right? So you still have this imbalance, nothing, and there should be no reaction until those points. So this was our first point for a reaction, which happened pretty much. We swept the liquidity into some people to buy, right? Trap them in the wrong direction, sweep them out. Okay, so that point is out, and now the only point left is here from the higher time frame. And we can, I'll double check it just to be safe. So we just clear this. Yeah, okay. You still might have a reaction of this of this though. So extend right. Oh, and we're in the middle of it. Okay. And let's see if there's something else here. I think this whole thing is a build-up, but of course you will have reaction of this. I'll guarantee you. You'll have a reaction of this wick as well, as this is liquidity of this wick, but none of these are reversal points, since all of those reactions are just will just induce people to buy for reversals. SNC people getting break of structure up 10 times and getting 10 stop losses. So we'll avoid trading in those zones. Maybe stack up on sells if it will pull back, of course. Both two of those zones are valid for sell in the future. So yeah, let's play this out. Oh, we have 10 minutes left. But yeah, this looks promising. And yeah, nothing happening. The pricing sucks, you know. On higher time frame, we are like below 50% even. So yeah. Okay. Price made a little. Okay, I missed this. I'm clicking it so fast, too fast. But yeah, you see, you had a sea of liquidity. You have a choke, right? And you even have a mitigation for that choke. You had a break of structure up, and it's just to induce people to buy in. Okay, and again, but we can double check it what it swept or what it didn't. And yeah, and as I said before, it will just have a reaction in this week, right? Which is happening right now. But oh, okay, good. Yeah. So yeah, again, you can ping pong buys, short-term buys, but it's really less probable. Yeah. Okay. Nothing crazy. Okay. And that's it. It took the most probable trades. This is just noise. The whole London session was untradeable. I mean, the whole London opening was untradeable. Then this, just filling imbalance. This will serve as liquidity in the future as well. As you can see, we had buy side liquidity, sell side, inducing buy side, triggering buy stops, breakout traders, whatever, getting taken out, and this is your inducement high for the future. and as well as this. So all of this is liquidity now. And so this is the whole build up. This is the nearest inefficient price action that was left. I mean, we still have this, all right, but if price is gonna reverse soon, then I don't think that it's gonna pull back from here, right? So extend right. All right. And just to test things out, if this is 50% of imbalance, you see works on higher time frame the same, works on 1 minute the same. So that's it. Okay. Wait, this is 22nd. Okay, I think we backtested 22nd on EU yesterday as well, and price action was similar to this. We had a manipulation down and then pull back for the rest of the day. So this is your last buy to sell to buy. So okay, nothing crazy. You can take a mitigation trade here if you want. As you know, we just swept major liquidity. You will have the bigger liquidity you swipe, the bigger the reaction will be, right? So I mean, you can take a reversal trade here, mitigation on this. I'll try. Okay, it tucks us in and target. So your first partial would be this, obviously, as the only reason the price would ever go up from this point, if price wants to go down further and it's pulling back and sees liquidity, then you have to look what exactly it's going for. And usually 99% of the time, the pullbacks are just to fill imbalance. So it's either gonna be this or this and this, but this is too low. So so you wanna take partials when you take risky reversal trades like this. This would be a partial then, 2.7 hour, and this, yeah. And wait, what time is it? Okay, so we will turn back price before a new hour, and we'll go to 1 hour to check out things. And you see, this is not a reversal point, okay? This is just a liquidity sweep, but price will only have a pullback, nothing more. Then again, 50% of this, price will have another pullback. It's just a possibility, of course. It can blast through it. And where price can have reversal, we'll look into that. If price goes lower, you have to check these. I mean, this whole thing is our POI, right? This whole thing was your last OB, but you have to check it in lower time frame to refine it. So that's all there is to it. Okay, and yeah. So we're just expecting a pullback. Of course, this could be our full TP, of course, but it's a bit too high, 1 to 10 though. So this is our big partial. This is 80% partial, 80, and then you can target whatever you want. So you can target the big liquidity that I showed you before during Frankfurt, right? It was just an inducement high. But so let's see how price acts. And you could have refined the trade to lit point as well. Oh no. Okay, this doesn't look good. Okay, if this breaks, then of course this is the last imbalance on the below it, right? So let's hope. Okay. Okay, I think it's just gonna see my stop loss. Okay, so that's a loss for the content. Okay, so we had a reaction, but But it could still mitigate of this, but this is too risky. Take trades of reverse. Okay, yeah, well, nice. That is this too risky to take trades blindly of like this. You want an established range to, yeah, you want a range to settle down, you know, price to slow down a bit. But yeah, so we'll continue playing. Or what would be nice would be waiting for New York session as well. Wait, if there's a manipulation, for example, on the fake New York Open, which would be 8 a.m. New York time, at 8 a.m., then that would be a valid place for a reversal. But now this is our only confluence that we just swept some big liquidity pool. Okay, what time is it? 44. Okay, let's check. Oh, okay, there's nothing. Okay, I wanted to check or to refine it to see what we are reacting off, but only of the 1 hour liquidity on the 1 hour lit. This is it. So okay, so that's a strong confluence again. So we had one sweep that failed for reversal. This is the second sweep, and we'll try to buy off here. So what do we have here? Okay. We can try to buy off here, of course. Okay, so sorry. Okay. Okay, and we just missed our trade. But in future, this is gonna be a liquidity point as well. Okay, sorry for my brother. Great. So now we are looking for liquidity. For reversal point, my bad. Which could be again this inducement high with IPA.